problem is Gigi doesn't really super love other dogs, and so she won't like run around and get exercise.
Hey,
so
she loves hot dogs. In my head, I'm delusional. And if a video has like 499,000 views, I'm like, each one of those people loved it. Each one of those people was like, great video.
Anytime I see a comment and then 17 whatever fucking comments back to that, I'm like, half of those are so bad.
Isn't it crazy? You're just at home, like petting your dog, going Gigi, and then there's people around the world arguing in your comments.
Yeah.
Your comment section, and I'm not saying you have a toxic comment section, but like every once in a while, somebody will just find it.
Of course.
He's wearing a rot-footed shoe. What does that mean? He voted for the rot?
Oh, dude.
Are we in?
We're in.
Should we be in?
Yeah, we're in. I just want to say this real
good.
quick. When somebody writes something about, well, this guy's funnier than Matt Rife in my comments, I know there's going to be 900
But
comments.
here's the thing. You could be cutting zucchinis and they'd be like, funnier than Matt Rife. It's like, well, I'm not even doing stand-up.
I'm not even doing stand-up.
Also, Matt's a great guy.
He's so funny.
And he's funny.
Yeah.
Every time I watch a clip, I go, I get it. He's funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Never not one time.
The
I've been
headset, we could change. But he's addressed that to everybody.
Yes, he has.
I saw him in the Comedy Store. He goes, yeah, all the comics hate it. But I'm like, dude, fucking, for me, I wouldn't know what to do with my hands. Because he told me that he would, like, if he was listening to somebody, he would kind of rest the mic, and it's easier for him to listen to a tongue, I think.
Okay.
Something about his hands. Or to hold up a brand of water. It's like, meh.
Yeah.
I think it's more like
I think it's like a throwback to like Britney Spears. I think he like really. I also, this is what I like the skin color one. Is also a hilarious touch.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just go?
I want to do one, but it's like a podcast mic, so it's just like this.
That's
my
pretty
face.
good. That's pretty good.
No, I don't know, but I don't know. It's just comments are hilarious.
What are those? You know those gamer headsets? That's what I want to wear.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, dude, you know what's crazy? You know how we all have the indent on our thumbs or our pinkies?
What do you mean indent?
From your phone?
Oh yeah.
Gamers have, what is it called? It's literally called something. It's like
like cauliflower hair.
I see where you're going, but no. But gamers all have indents from the headset in their head.
Their actual head?
Their actual craniums.
Sir, no.
Yes.
I
all of us in the future are going to have indented heads, and our pinkies. Why do I keep calling them thumb? And our pinkies are going to hook up like a fish, like a fish hook.
I used to have a fucking this joke where I was like, I can't wait in 50 years when my thumbs are going to be fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like,
thumbs,
dog,
huge.
Are you kidding me how fucking big our thumbs?
Well, think about how much work our pinkies are doing now. It's the weakest on our finger, on our hand. Holy shit, I'm bombing today. It's the weakest finger on our hand, and now it's got to support a phone every day.
You know what's weird though?
This bitch used to only be for Chardonnay. Not bombing anymore.
And assholes.
Pinky in the ass?
Yeah.
And the brain.
That is a cartoon.
Pinky in the brain.
Let me say this.
Did you see the gamer indent?
I did, but I think that's not real.
Really? This one?
You don't think birds are real, so.
That's also true.
Look at, like he shaved his
why
head.
Why are we shaving his head?
To prove it.
Oh, to prove it. But I don't get, how tight is it on his fucking head?
It's just on there every day for like 8 hours a day.
Oh, right. Yeah, they do streams.
Dude, if I had that, I'd put chips up there. Wait, so what was it when kids have the pad on their head?
They have,
That's just because it's
misshapen heads.
Really?
And they need to like reshape the heads, yeah. And then when babies are babies, the bones are like really, really soft, so you can form them better. That's why this doesn't make any sense to me. So like it's so tight that it literally makes an intake in the fucking bone.
It pushes down on it. Like, have you ever worn the Apple Pro Maxes, whatever the fuck? They like dent on your head, and after a while, like you like feel it up there. Like, I don't know.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know.
I don't.
I mean, look at our pinky. Do you have the iPhone finger?
Oh, I do too.
Yeah. I mean, that's not great.
That's crazy.
You're gonna be able to open a bottle of wine with this later. Do
you have a wine opener in your house?
I have no idea. Yes. I don't know. People send me wine. I'm like, well, for fucking what? I just re-gift it. Hey, thank you.
I've never got home and been like, wow, I can't wait for a glass of
wine.
Merlot.
But maybe that's the answer. I think wine to women is like jerking off to men.
Honestly, not bad.
Do we end the podcast now?
I think it's over.
Dude, you know what else is over?
What?
Gypsy Rose and her man. Done.
Oh.
The D is not so fire. I feel bad. She fucking glowed up.
Glowed up.
What's past tense to glow up?
Well, I think she glue up.
Glue up. There we go.
Yeah, she glue up.
I feel bad, man. What my man's up to? If he starts,
he will. And OnlyFans. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes, 1,000%. Well, he's not gonna start a fucking startup.
He might start a podcast.
With this cock?
Gypsy Rose gave her rose to someone else. I mean, somebody fucking write that down.
Imagine if she was on The Bachelor or Bachelorette. Like Bachelorette gives out the rose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would do the most.
Imagine Gypsy Rose gives off her last rose and the husband is down to the final two, doesn't get the rose.
Bro.
Pull up an article.
Gypsy Rose might have like.
I mean, obviously her life has changed dramatically in the past couple months. So
yeah, I mean, she went to jail. She went from jail to like having like a contract with Madewell.
from jail to like Good Day America. What is it? Good Morning America.
Good Days works too. That's the British version. I'm crushing it.
They separated after 3 months, so
they were together for 3 months.
Three months.
The 3-month rule.
But you gotta figure like what a roller coaster that would have been. Like imagine you're just a guy that's just real lonely school teacher in the middle of nowhere, and you have a pen pal in prison, and then all of a sudden you're on the red carpet, like in Hollywood. People are like, "Oh, we can make you a fucking star." Like he's probably has a big head right now. He's probably like,
and a big dick, didn't she say?
She did say he had a great dick.
He's definitely on Cameo with his cock out.
Dude,
I wonder if he is on Cameo.
He's got to be.
Yeah, man. I feel bad. I feel bad for both of them because it felt like what they had was love. Felt intimate. She had the sparks flying.
She did, but that's what it always is, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just so much changed so fast. Like you don't even have like. There's so much in your head from like this new life and stardom and people in your ear. You can't think about your personal life.
And also, she murdered her mother.
Well, she didn't. The other man did.
Oh, right.
She was like the coach.
Where's he at?
Still jail. She was like, think about it. She was the coach. He was like, all right, and we're going to go for under and hot route.
Do it.
I don't know. She didn't do it. She was calling the play.
She drew up the play.
She drew it up.
She did the Madden thing. Yeah. She's just like, all right, and doesn't do that. And then she's like, drew circles around her mom's head. How did he do it? How did he do it?
Do we know? Stabbed.
Right.
Has anybody stabbed somebody once? Like, I feel like they stab like either once or like 78 times.
Yeah, there's no middle ground. There's no 11. It's either
God,
one.
That just pains me to know that there's people out there that do that type of shit. What the You read an article and you're like, what is happening in upstate New York?
Syracuse. Dude, I will say this though. Would you rather get stabbed or shot?
Shot. Because if you live so cool.
What's cool? What's cooler? But like, yo, I got stabbed 70 times and I'm alive, or I got shot 70. It's shot.
Stabbed 70 is kind of.
Do you think 50 Cent actually got shot? Or do you think it's just a cool thing to say?
God, that's also true.
Here's the thing though. In all seriousness, right? It's like everything that she has been through, she deserves happiness, right? So she probably just wasn't happy. And here's the thing also too, bro. If you're a dude that's writing like literature to someone in prison, I don't know if you're that, like, I don't know if you're, the dude of someone's dreams. Because you're bombing in real life and then you go.
Well, maybe.
Sir.
But think about it. He found her before she blew up. It was like, you're my everything. And then she blew, and it's like when a small time manager finds like an act and then that act blows up and then you leave. She'll probably be dating Pete Davidson in a week.
Yeah.
So so it's like she was dating him and then blew. It's a classic. I mean, it happens in Hollywood every year. There's that big actor, fucking what's his Big Hog Saltburn. Now I sound like a coach. Big Hog Saltburn. Ollie. Saltburn. There's already a fucking article. Pete Davidson, Gypsy Rose.
The picture is so.
That's not real.
No,
thank God.
Dude.
Thank God. But Ollie, Saltburn.
What is going on?
Hot route. Who's
like you're
Big
talking
Cock?
to Greta?
Barry Keoghan.
Barry Manilow.
Had a kid with the lady, glows up, Saltburn, #1 on Amazon Prime, November 14th, pterodactyl, leaves her, dating another woman.
Oh, that's fucked
John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Yes. Kevin Hart. Should we be saying this? I mean,
no, we're not talking shit. We're literally regurgitating what's in the news.
People know. So I think that maybe it was that, but I have no idea.
This is what it is. This is what it is, dude. And this is like a true take on it, how I feel about it. Okay. I think that and this is my take. No one freak out. I don't know if he's, a great guy. He's writing to a woman in jail. He couldn't get someone out in life. He's not doing great. You know what I mean? He's writing to a woman in jail, and by doing that,
he's planting the seeds, Michael.
I'm not even saying
you've never written to a woman in prison
once. So I think if you write to someone in prison, this is my point. If you write to someone in prison, I feel like you feel like that person's never getting out. So there's security in that. And then it became real. And then she's like, hey, do you want to go to McDonald's? And he's like, whatever, I don't know, doing what he normally does.
Dude, imagine getting left on red on a prison note. You're like, you're so lonely, and I didn't do it for you.
I know for sure you saw it.
You're in a cement block, and you're not gonna write back.
You're going to a party.
I'm good. I get a boyfriend. What if I got a boyfriend from a girl in prison?
Who are you fucking? A packet of noodles?
Noodles are so clutch in prison. Well, but they make everything out of it.
Yeah,
headboard.
Dude, they make fucking just cell phones out of it.
What's the point of a headboard?
To hold it while you're fucking someone you love. See how I threw that at the end?
Yeah.
Headboards are fire. I told you, I have a black fucking metal headboard, and I wrap my hand around it. I get all this fucking leverage. God, sex is cool. God damn.
Long Beach, California, I'm doing stand-up comedy this Thursday. And then the tour kicks off May 17th through 19th. San Francisco tickets are moving. Salt Lake City at the end of May. Miami, Florida in June. Sacramento in June. Portland, Oregon in July. Lexington, Kentucky in August. Nashville, Tennessee in August. Tampa, Florida in September. Tempe, Arizona in October. If you heard your city, go to trevorwallacecomedy.com. trevorwallacecomedy.com, or hit the link in any of my bio. Come see tickets. Come see tickets. I'm fucking bombing. Michael Blaustein, where can they see your tickets live?
They can see my tickets live. April 25th to 26th, I'll be in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Royal Oak, Michigan, April 27th. One show sold out. One show, I think, has like a handful of tickets. May 2nd to the 4th, I'll be in Charlotte. Tickets are going. May 30th to the 31st, Austin, Texas. August 2nd, I'll be in, someone say it.
Cabazon, California, the Morongo Casino.
Morongo! That's a big deal.
Dude, super excited. Makeup date, August 9th, New York City, August 9th, New York City. I think there's a few tickets left on that. August 23rd, I'll be in Gary, Indiana. Super excited about that.
You're going to be in Gary?
I'll be in, dude, pounding away, dude. And let me tell you something, the UK tour kicks off September 18th through the September 22nd. Just, it's going to be great.
Read the cities off.
I will. Thank you so much. Glasgow, Dublin, London, Belfast, and Manchester. Guys, go get tickets at blogcomedy.com. That is blogcomedy.com. Many, many more cities on the website. So go see if there's cities on there. We love you. On to the episode. God damn.
Mike B.
Yeah, it's me,
Did you celebrate 420?
Let me tell you a secret. I did. But I didn't do it like every other freaking person. I enjoyed it with mood. Okay? What is mood, dude? Mood can help you achieve just the right amount of high with their federally legal, that's very important, federally legal flower, gummies, vapes, and more, okay?
Yeah, browse by different moods. You want to feel chill and relaxed. You want to get a better sleep. You're sore. You want to just calm out. You can browse by all of those. Now, listen. By browsing them, you get 20% off your first order and a free THCA pre-roll with promo code SOCKS at hellomood.com. And THCA, people might not know that. What it is, when you heat THCA, it changes into THC. And that's what causes that classic high feeling.
Ayo.
And Mood has 10 high-inducing strains, the most potent they have ever offered. And it's federally legal.
Bro, that's my favorite part about it, okay?
Federally legal.
They sent us a bunch of stuff, dude. I enjoyed a bunch of it. It is incredible, dude. Great tasting gummies, classic flower, convenient pre-rolls, and so much more. And here's the thing, dude. I don't really smoke a lot, so it's great for beginners and veterans, dude. If you smoke a lot of smoky smoke, it's great for you as well. So
celebrate 420 exactly how you want. And every day can be 420 for you.
There you go, baby.
By using Mood, get 20% off your first order. Sorry, just thinking about it. Get 20% off your first order plus a free THCA pre-roll at hellomood.com with promo code SOCKS. Not to get confused with HelloFresh. But yo, you smoking on this Mood, you be saying hello to that fresh weed.
That's what I'm saying.
Asterisk.
That's hellomood, MOOD.com, code SOCKS. God damn. All right. You know what? Fuck all this. All right. something tragic happened to me. Actually, 19 things in a row happened to me.
Good.
When I was on tour. Also, Portland, Seattle, Vancouver. Thank you for everyone coming out. The shows are awesome. So, we are traveling to Vancouver from Seattle.
Yep. And how far is that?
Not far. Two and a half hours.
Drive?
Drive.
But across the border.
Across the border.
Across the border.
So we have to...
Do you have Gigi?
No.
Oh, because she's American.
She's American. She can't go to Canada because she's too American.
And has a DUI.
And she has a DUI.
Let me in your country if I have a fucking DUI. You don't like to party?
No, it's also like, but dude, you can't get into the country if you have a DUI, even if you're not driving. So I'm in the back seat.
What the fuck?
I'm in the back seat sucking my own dick, and I can't get into fucking Canada.
Well, that part, they'd be like, all right.
But I made one mistake when I was 19. Not me, I don't have a DUI. But I'm saying, like,
right.
Hypothetically, I'm 19 years old, I have one DUI.
It's a great way to filter out Americans, though. Do Canadians not get DUIs?
I don't know. The dude was sucking off maple leaves. I don't know what they do there, jerking off to hockey players. All right, so...
You're going to Vancouver.
I'm going to
Vancouver.
And I'm very excited because I did a one-nighter there before. So fun.
Yep.
So we're driving. We are... I don't know, 15 minutes in the drive. Videographer goes, yeah, the tire's getting pretty low.
He's driving?
He's driving. Got to pull over to the gas station, put some air in it. He does that, looks down. He realizes there's a massive nail in the tire.
Yeah.
We have a tight itinerary.
Oof.
It is a rental car.
Day of the show?
Day of. It is day of the show.
I'm leaving him. Uber, figure it out.
Oh, we can't Uber. We just started. I can't Uber 3 hours across. Can you Uber across the border? Hilarious.
Because then the driver would have to be...
He would have to have a passport.
What the fuck? Can you do that?
Can't.
You get there, he's like, I got a DUI. Man, how recently? Last weekend?
Good. He's like, currently I'm hammered. So nail and tire. We're like, fuck. So then we call all the Avises in the area, no cars. There's no cars.
Dude, there's no way Avis is a telephone number.
Dog, well, it's first of all funny. Second of all, the one that was closest to us, that was like 15 minutes away, literally they were like, our lot is empty. And I literally go, repeat that. What do you?
Gabe also said he had a meltdown moment. He yelled at a lady.
I can't
Circle
wait
back,
for this.
Follow it in.
Circle back.
This is like
my inbox.
Live PD. I'm the center. And we're going live to Michael Blaustein having a freak out going to Vancouver. We got a tire. Gabe's got a nail. Gabe's got a freak out story. Jack jerked off a pine cone.
I'd watch that. So, call the Avises. Literally, they go, no cars. I go, repeat that. They go, sir, we literally have no cars. And then I go, why are you a rental car place?
You said that?
I do. I'm heated.
You said that?
Dude, I'm heated because...
You doing crowd work?
I'm heated because in my head, I'm
like...
Crowd
working an Avis employee.
In my head, I'm like,
bro,
we can't get across the border. I have fucking 2 shows tonight.
Yes.
Get me across the fucking
border.
10 a.m. But we have sound check of 4.
Okay.
And it takes... a
2.5 hour drive.
2.5 hour drive. And we just started... And the venue in Seattle said that they had an act last week, tried to cross the border, and it took them like 7 hours to
It can take a
cross
while,
the border.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
we did it at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were there for that, right?
Yeah. It took forever, even at night. So I'm freaking out. So we finally get, and I'm like, and all the Avis places are like, we'll send out a tow truck. We will tow you to a place. And I'm like, all that's going to take 3 hours. So I'm like, fuck it. We're just going to replace the tire. And then I go, are you guys going to like reimburse us? And they go, no. And I go, hold on.
What do you think, man?
I go, hold on.
They charge you for a USB port.
I'm going, hold on. So I'm giving y'all a new tire and you're not going to I'm losing my mind. So I go, fuck it. So we find a tire place that's, first of all, by the way, it's Easter Sunday. I don't know if you know about the Lord has risen. No one's working.
Yeah.
So we called like 4 times. There's no tire place open. One, thank God, it's like a mile away. We have to fill the tire up and then drive super slow to the tire place, right? We get the tire place. Thank God people are working. Then the guy takes the tire off, lickety split, puts on a thing. He goes, hey, do you know there's 2 nails? There's 2 nails. Mm-hmm. The tire was Jesus. Oh my fuck, I'm just realizing this. On Easter Sunday, 2 nails in a tire. 2 nails holding Jesus' arms up. You guys get it. Anyways.
The tire was a Jew.
Yes.
Jesus was Jew.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Dude, you ever get nailed to the cross so hard you become Catholic? Fuck.
I might.
He started a religion. He's Jesus. He has abs for
Was religion
days.
a startup company if you're like, yo, y'all fuck with this?
Yeah.
Imagine going on Shark Tank.
Buddy, I already said this. Catholicism was the first Patreon. I'm crushing. So,
you know what else is crushing? Nails in your tire. 2 of them.
Thank you. Nails
Jesus Christ.
2 times. Right. So then they patch it up. Good news.
Yes, patch.
Good news. Patch it up. Then we're driving. Okay. Then we get to the border. Okay. Drive easy. Get to the border. The gentleman looks at the papers and goes, "Yeah, you're not at the right crossing." How many crossings? How many fucking borders you got?
What does that mean?
Literally, we are not at the right crossing for the border. Like there's, I guess, multiple.
You had like a LA Fitness parking garage?
Buddy,
who are you giving your papers to?
Honestly, to this day, I don't know, but we were there was 2 different ways to cross the border in Vancouver. We went to the wrong one.
What does that let you into?
I don't know. I still to this day don't know. And we go, okay, where do we go? I'm thinking it's like 45 minutes. It's not. It's literally next to the thing. I'm like, okay, I'm giving you all this because there's a lot of hubbubaloo before the big thing. So then we have to go into Canada. We have to do a U-turn back into America.
And did you have to get your paperwork out to get?
Yes, sir. We have to.
What are you doing in Canada? A U-turn. I don't believe it.
Literally. So then we go, we have to wait in line to get into America. I am.
But
beside
for me,
myself.
I'm immediately going, oh yeah, you understand, but like, can you process it? No. Well, can Mr. Abraham Lincoln process it? That's a $5 bill.
You go to jail.
Do they even know who
Right to
Abraham
jail.
Lincoln is?
No, they have fucking colorful
Loonies and
loonies.
toonies.
Yeah. Anyways,
You should have gone with the hot route. I have a gun.
we could have done that. This is America.
Okay, so you do a U-turn, wait
Yeah.
in line to wait
Yeah.
in another line.
Yeah, so then we wait into another line.
Isn't life silly? You just did a circle to do a circle.
You know what's silly?
You're already in. You should have been Grand Theft Auto.
I'll tell you what's silly. Borders and lines.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, borders and lines? None of this is
Rumble.com.
fucking real. My hat is turning red. I'm sick of it. Let me in your fucking country.
Yeah, especially it's like Canada.
To do jokes. I'm not going over there to fucking sell badger skins. Let me in your fucking
They
country.
might let you in faster for doing that.
True. So I make a U-turn. I'm waiting in line to go to America. Then all of a sudden, a random guy just starts walking towards the border. Buddy,
Good.
you're not getting in. Walking.
I respect it though.
I don't.
He's like, I got nailed my tire. You too?
Walking. Whatever. That's just a
Can
little,
you walk
little
through the
funny
border?
detail. You can. Just a little funny detail. Anyway, so we go to the line.
You can do it to Mexico.
Then,
Oh. So it's just like when you go to like Disneyland?
yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
Disneyland culture blows my mind. People wait outside and they open the gates and people run to a ride. If you are 17 and below, good. 18 and up, job.
Yeah, like literally get a job or
No, I love Disneyland.
or a partner. I don't. Hard. No, dude.
No.
Nah, he didn't like Jews. I don't like your fucking park. So we're in line, trying to get to the American border. We pull up to this fucking woman. I've never been talked to.
And Women's Month is over.
Oh, dog, it's over. I would never have been talked to in such a condescending manner in my life.
Oh, really?
So we pull up and she has these fucking stupid glasses on. And then she goes, "Hey, wind down the window." By the way, we're in a minivan. Wind down the window.
You rented a minivan?
Yeah, what else are we going to rent?
Anything? A Durango?
No,
There's
we have-
3 of y'all.
No, we have 4.
Okay?
No, but here's the thing. I hear you.
My Mazda would fit that.
No, I hear you. But have y'all been in a minivan recently? It's like they're very, very spacious.
No, I don't hang out in those anymore.
Why? What happened?
I got touched.
Whoa.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
I'm
works.
telling you.
Look, I have to pick up anything you say.
Pick it. But it has like sliding doors and shit. It's really nice. Anyway, dude, it's so easy to pick up kids and stuff.
Bro, they've
All
had those for like years.
Huh?
They've had those for years. My dad had a minivan, and he had the automatic doors.
Great.
And then one friend would try to close it. I fucking got it.
But here's the thing. I will stand by minivan. Not in life, but on tour, it's great. It fits all the luggage.
Dude.
You can stand. You can like put
Yeah,
your
no,
feet.
I hear you.
It's great.
Yeah, we had a van on tour too. Dude, my dad went from an Infiniti G35 to a Toyota Sienna. If that's not like
Suicidal. I don't know what.
yeah,
it is.
that's tough.
Yeah.
You go from like bitches being like, "Oh my god, daddy," to be like, "That's a fucking dad."
Well,
right
yeah.
there.
I mean, literally, you get called daddy both ways,
Daddy
but
to
2
dad,
different ways. Yeah.
One semen.
You're like fucking daddy to daddy, and you have to change a fucking
Yeah.
diaper.
You're in a van, minivan.
Condescending.
They're nice these days.
Wind the window down.
Why
All
would
right.
you? Well, that's normal.
But in my head, I go, in my head, I go, how often does that work?
What?
You wind in the window, I'm just holding a bazooka. How often does wind the window down help? Anyways, sick of it.
Wait, but how else would you give them the paperwork?
Oh, no. The back window.
Oh, they just want to see.
The back window.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. So we open the window, hand the paperwork, whatever. And she goes, why are you entering? And we're like, we just came from whatever. Then when you check the license plate, then she goes, oh, so this car is you drove all the way from Denver? And we're like, no, we picked this car up in Portland. And she's like, then why is this registered in Denver? We go, it's a rental car. She goes, a rental car? We're like, yeah. And then she literally goes, you guys can't do that. And we go, I'm sorry, what? She goes, I'm just joking. No, ha, I'm just joking. Blah, blah, blah. We get to this fucking interaction. And then the videographer goes, so where do we go? Do we go to like on like 417 to make the U-turn to go on the right thing? And she goes, I wouldn't do that. Big pause. Then where do we go? Then she finally tells us, but everything's in the most like.
Wait, well, why wouldn't you just use phones?
Because, what do you mean?
GPS?
Well, it's when you re-enter, there's like 3 different ways to go. It's pretty confusing. So we were just like, you work here. Which way do we go to go the fucking thing? Yeah. And then we say one way. She goes, oh, well, we wouldn't do that. Anyways, I'm limiting this experience.
She's working at the border, Michael.
I hate her.
She hates herself.
Good. Take that gun you have on your fucking holster and eat
guns?
it. Yeah. Don't eat it. That was too much. I'm sorry. Whatever. So we re-enter the fucking border. We get to the Canadian border, the second one. The guy checks all the paperwork. He goes, okay, sounds good. Pull into there and you need to get checked. Fucking what? We pull into the fucking...
4 guys in a minivan.
Dog,
something's up.
I hear you. I am enraged.
Yeah. Where are you sitting in this?
I'm in the like this, not this back, but the back.
Okay. Middle row.
Thank you. That's a better way to say it. So then
Shades on?
Yeah. Heated. Shades are on. So
Shades on in the back, lounging in a minivan. Drive the car!
Oh, I'm sick
Yeah,
of it.
no wonder they want to fucking pat you down. There's a guy in the back seat with sunglasses yelling commands.
Pissed. So we pull up immediately when we pull up, it's like a garage looking area and then a big like
I don't think you went to
office.
Canada, man.
Huh?
I don't think you went to Canada, man.
I don't think I went. This part didn't go to Canada. So we pull up and immediately as we're pulling up, there are 3 cops and 1 dude that they're having a heated exchange. Mm-hmm. Like this man's like, fuck you, I'm gonna fuck. And there's 3 cops.
That's Americans.
And we're like, what? No, we're like, what is happening? So we pull up and then an officer comes up and goes, get out of the car. No, can you get out? Just get out of the car. Mm-hmm. So we go out, go into the thing, and then individually, they start like, they make us take all of our shit out.
The fuck?
Dude.
I think you're at the airport.
I don't know, dude. I don't know where the fuck everyone was.
And what time is that now?
Now, I mean, dude, this is like 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're like getting close to we need to go. So we're one by one, we're like, my buddy goes first and then I go. And then he goes, what do you guys all do for a living? And then we start going. I'm like, whatever, comic. And then he goes, so you do that full time? And then me and my other buddy goes, yeah. He goes, you do comedy full time?
Yeah. Here's my chase. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, dude, but I was almost there. I was like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's I need to go, dog.
You've seen my clips. I usually have blonde hair, dumbass. You've seen them.
I was so fucking mad. So we take all the shit out of our pockets. They're like checking us, blah, blah, blah. Then they have to go check the vehicle. We're in the place for over an hour. They have to go check the vehicle.
Shows in Canada are such a hassle for no reason.
Dog, then they start taking all of our shit out, right? Mm-hmm. At all of our
bags. Good thing you didn't have the fussy on you.
Oh, dude. Well, the funny thing is, whatever. The funny thing is before we drove from the hotel in Seattle, we go, does anyone have anything on us? And I'm like, bro, I have like a vape pen that like I use to sleep. And then we all like collectively be like, all right, man, just fucking throw it away. We'll get one in Vancouver, but like, it's not worth it. So thank fucking God that we threw it away because they went through. I'm sorry?
Is it illegal out there?
It's not illegal, but like it was very.
You need to get it in. Like you
correct.
Can't bring it in.
Correct.
Yeah,
so they started rummaging through all our shit, right? And then one of the cop comes into the office and looks at Jesse, the videographer, and goes, hey man, did you have problems getting into the driver's side door? Jesse goes, no. And he goes, okay, well, my partner pulled the handle off the door. Guys, did everyone hear me? The handle to the fucking door of the driver's side minivan door pulled it off. And we're like, this can't be, this cannot be real. He comes back with the handle.
He's still holding it. Like, is this your guys' door handle? Literally still holding it?
He's like, this is what it is. And I go, does it open? And he goes, not from the outside. Sir, let us in your fucking country.
Yeah.
And then he goes, and then I go, okay, who's going to reimburse me for this? And then he goes, well, didn't you get the insurance? I go, that's not the point. Who's going to reimburse me for this? Because this is what he goes. Oh, we'll fill an incident report. And I go, how often does that work? An incident report in another country? What are you going to Venmo me fucking for the thing? I was so pissed. So then they go in the back. They're filling out an incident report, and then a new officer comes in with a fucking dog, and he lets go. There's probably 20 people in the office. Let's go the leash. The dog's running around. He goes, comment, search, comment, search. This dog was not a search dog. I'm telling you right now, this dog didn't search for shit.
A beagle? No, those are fucking search dogs. Never mind. Yeah, bombing.
So the dog
pug
starts sniffing Jesse like aggressively. Then the cop goes over to Jesse, goes, come here, empty your pockets. I swear to God, empty your pockets. And I literally go, sir, we've already done this. He goes, you stop. Dude, I looked at my buddy Daniel and I was like, dog, I was on a million. Everyone kept talking to me like I ain't shit. I was losing my mind. And then also, after you rip my handle off, you're going to talk to me like this? Dude, I was and then he looks at Jesse, the officer goes, oh, you have any weed on you? He goes, no. He goes, well, when was the last time you smoked? Because the dog's smelling it. He goes, I smoked at like 3 a.m. last night. He goes, oh, all right. So I'm not going to find any weed in your car? And I go, they already did that. Dude,
and then he comes back with another door handle. Was it easy getting in your trunk? I took the whole back off.
Comet just peed in the back seat.
That's crazy.
These are Canadian cops?
Yeah.
They're riffing.
Border. Yeah. Dude, border, like, everyone that worked there was so mean. Like, so fucking mean, dude.
I mean, that's my whole thing with, like, real cops, I get it. TSA and then, like, that type of shit. Just, like, there's no need to be mean. Here's all my paperwork to get into your country. This doesn't need to be like a fuck you.
Yeah, it was a big.
You're in a dumbass car, so you're a dumbass. Nothing about the jobs need to be like yelling.
I understand because they probably deal with a lot of shit every day.
Of course, right.
I understand why you have to start there, but like, do you? Just why can't we start?
It's just like it just gets instilled in them that that's just what their job is.
Yeah.
It's just like how bouncers are always mean. You're like, what?
Also, bartenders always mean. I do think that it just like, you deal with so much shit every single day that at some point you're like, all right, man, I can't.
But like,
I gotta start.
Wouldn't that make your life more miserable?
Yeah.
Being a mean guy, or do they like the authority?
I think it's authority for sure.
You think they get off, be like, fuck yeah. I made them pull out their driver's license.
I think the border cop in the USA border cop, for sure, she had like this weird like power dynamic energy.
Sure.
Yeah. And the dude cop in Canada had that. He had that energy until he pulled the handle off. And then his whole energy changed.
Well, yeah. I guess I don't know what that authority would feel like. Like I hate confrontation. If I've ever had to fire anybody, I'm like so like, I'm so sorry. You know, like I don't know what that would be like. Would that be like? I mean, is that like having like pledges in a frat? You're like, hey, give me a soda water, bitch, and they're like, yeah. Like what? Like what is that? Where do they get off?
I think you probably, and this is just a guess. I think like being a bouncer type thing, right? I think maybe you start the job with like a little more positive energy.
Okay.
And then after 6 months of Saturday with like people trying to get him with fake ID, people yelling about my daddy's in the government. And at some point you're like, dude,
I hear that. Yeah. But if I come to you with niceness or just even normal, just like, hey, how you doing?
Right.
You don't need to be like, I'm not doing well. my hamster got shot by a t-shirt gun.
Dude.
You know, like if I always match what they're matching. If somebody comes up to the board and they go, fuck Canada, great. I'm coming in even higher.
Do you think you can get into Canada if you just literally just walk up to the border and say, fuck Canada?
I'm gonna go
It's not
no.
illegal to say
But
that.
like, but if somebody comes up, hey, how you doing? Happy Easter. Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you. Can I see? But to your point, I mean, I don't fucking know.
No, dude, I hear you. I hear you. I mean,
I'm not solving anything over here, but
yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily. I do think like their line of questioning though and the energy they were giving out, it does make you nervous.
oh my God. Every time I go through customs, I forget why I'm there.
Yeah.
And every time I've done that too, they go, what are you here for? Comedy?
Dude,
And
comedy.
it sounds dumb as fuck.
But also like sometimes they have a lot of follow-up questions and I am dumb where like I don't know the itinerary. So people are like, I'm not joking you. People are like, oh, so what theater you perform at and what time? I'm not joking you. It's not even like a nervous thing. I was like, I don't know what the theater's called. And I'm not even trying to be like, what I just don't know. And literally like when we're waiting in line, I had to like look at everything to like see if I remember.
Can I just recommend you get a tour manager for outside of the States?
I mean, I did. I brought someone else to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. And everything.
Have them do all the talking.
Yeah.
They like, cause they just like,
Yeah.
This is why we're here. This is where we're going. We're not making money. This is this, that,
Yeah. God damn. This podcast is sponsored by Prize Picks, our boys. It's the #1 fantasy sports app with more than 3 million members. Buddy, that's a lot of freaking members. Okay, it's the easiest and most exciting way to get in on the action while you watch your favorite sports teams and players, dude.
How does it work? You pick more or less.
That's it.
On 2 or more player stats and watch the winnings roll in. It's so easy, even a dumb guy like me can play.
And
more
you
or less.
don't even watch sports and you enjoy it.
I got to play sports though.
There you go.
Touchdown.
We should do a podcast. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's NBA playoff season. I'm freaking excited, okay? So get in on the playoff action and win up to 100x. Did you freaking hear what I said, dude?
100x.
Your money on Prize Picks as you and the world's best players take the game on to a new level during basketball postseason, okay? And Prize Picks has something for every sports fan, from basketball to hockey to League of Legends, okay? Everything. Yeah, dude. We're into video games, dude, and everything in between, okay? You can pick LeBron, Caitlin Clark, Connor McDavid,
and Jude Bellingham, all in the same entry. I'm not a big sports guy. Gabe's kind of a sports guy, but like, this is entry level stuff. Like Gabe's crushing. Gabe made a little bit of a BAG on this, dare I say.
Yeah, a ton of fun playing daily fantasy on this thing. And you know what's fun? Because I watch a lot of baseball, so I felt confident in that. And I did really well, but I've also branched out into learning a little bit about the NBA.
Yeah, you did.
And playing with NBA stuff and doing all right so far.
You're doing all right, buddy, because it's just up and down. That's it.
More or less.
That's it.
More or less.
That's it. Okay, so download the app today and use code SOCKS for a first deposit match up to $100.
You put in 100, they'll give you 100.
Super easy,
You put in
dude.
60, they'll give you 60.
Super easy, dude. Download the app today and use code SOCKS for first deposit match up to $100. God damn.
It could have gone worse too. The Canadian Customs killed a dude in 2007 trying to cross the border. They tased him to death. He was innocent. He got frustrated and agitated with them, and so they tased him.
Fuck.
Until he had a heart attack.
So that could have been worse.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think
Panera clip it.
I think, yeah, I mean, pulling off the handle. And here's the thing, I'm just waiting for a bill. Waiting.
Oh, you haven't settled off with the...
No, because they're not gonna just like Venmo me loonies. So
Oh.
like it's gonna be a whole thing.
Wait, so, but when you returned to the car rental, was there any like,
Well,
hey...
I didn't return it.
Right, but...
Well, I mean, there was just like, here's an incident report, blah, blah, blah. But like, I don't fucking, like the Canada Border Patrol said that Avis will contact them. But like,
It's two people working for something
correct,
that, yeah, they don't care.
But like, as an adult, you know that, like, I mean, dude, your Airbnb situation. It's
oh
just
my
like,
God.
You're just gonna be like,
my God.
You're just gonna be like, okay, cool. Here's
In
the
my
money.
head, I'm like, cool, if you want to be petty about that, God sees what you're doing. He'll strike you.
Yeah.
Karma. Dun dun. Indianapolis Airbnb. What is there? It's a yellow house. It's old timey. Fuck them. If you ever go on Airbnb, don't use them.
It was like,
God, I fucking remember
can't believe
that. Yeah, our ceiling's leaking. your shower's in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
There's curtains that hit the floor.
I forgot a funny point of the story where the guy was like, when I asked him like how long it's going to take me to get reimbursed, and he's like, well, it should take. And I go, well, I don't want to hear, I didn't say I don't want to hear should, but I was like, should doesn't make me feel great. I need to like, is there a time frame? He goes, do you want to talk to my manager? I said, absolutely. So once they filled the incident report, I walked up to the cop that I was talking to and the manager. And the manager goes, as he's like having the report turned to me, he goes, well, apparently we took off the door. And I was like, not apparently. Not apparently. What do you mean apparently?
Well, they say all these things that way when they can retrack it. Yeah.
What do you mean apparently? You have the door handle in your fucking hand. Yeah. What do you mean? Dude, the apparently, I was like, the shitty thing about it is like, if we were not in a position where he could have ruined my night by being like, okay, then fine. You're resisting arrest. You're in jail. Like, I was just around like 40 police officers. So like you can't freak out or you're just not going to get across the border. Right. But it was just like, dude,
So what time did you get to the show?
We got to the show like 10 minutes before sound check. And we left at like 8:30 a.m. and got into Vancouver at like 4:15 p.m.
Okay. And then so you don't know the final charges on the car?
Not yet. I mean, literally a door handle was missing. Can't be cheap.
It doesn't like get back on.
No, dog. It's like, it's in the glove compartment right now. Like the whole thing.
But when he dropped it off, was the motherfucker at Avis like, sir?
I mean, that's the information I was given was he talked to them. He handed him the Canadian incident report, told him what happened.
How did he get in the car?
You got to go from the outside or from the inside, like from the passenger. You have to open the passenger side and then walk into their thing. Dude, it was like,
that's a nightmare.
Dude, and the interesting thing is, I pitched to everybody. I was like, let's leave it like 11 or 12 because that'll be way enough time to get into the border. It's 2.5 hours away. We're fine. And then when we left the Seattle theater, thank God they said something to us. Because if they didn't say that it took their last act whatever hours to get in, we would have left at 12.
When did you guys leave?
We left at like 8:30.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then we just made sound check. I mean, dude, wow. I was just... when the fucking dog smelt my buddy and then they made him, I was like,
they're probably just bored. They're looking for anything.
I know, dude.
They see your videographer who's somewhere deep in the depths of Jacksonville, Florida. They smell him. They're like, good.
Yeah, he looks like he's from Jacksonville. Imagine someone from Jacksonville.
In Canada.
Well, you
can have a beard in Canada, but a beard with no flannel? Who is this guy?
But he had a beard and flannel.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he just...
stolen valor.
100%. I mean, yeah.
Any other fun road stuff? Or because Gabe, I want to hear about your meltdown. Yeah. I don't. Gabe looked at me today. He goes, "I had a Michael moment."
Good.
Yeah, I never have. I was literally thinking about it after having. Have you guys ever seen me scream or yell? I don't. Never. I don't think I
think you're yelling at me right now. That's the loudest I've ever heard you.
Yeah, I was. I'm a pretty even keel guy. I don't really get upset about a lot of stuff. The one thing that I'm very protective about is the people that I love and my dog. Right.
Yeah.
Love that dog. And so yesterday afternoon, beautiful afternoon, like 4:30 in the afternoon, I'm like, let's go for a walk, live right above a park. Let's go down, check it out, feel the sunshine. And so I get down there. And so the park near my apartment is, you can enter through a driveway and you're at the park. And then if you drive a little further, there's a dog park. The dog park is not part of the park. Yeah. But I think what happens is the people, they Google map dog park. They see, oh, here's the park.
Yeah.
20 off-leash dogs every time I go down there, right?
Oh, okay.
So, it hasn't
been... Dude, is an off-leash dog park like a nude park for dogs? Moving on.
But,
let's see what the logic's at. You can like run free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
what the fuck is this response?
No, I'm thinking about it.
I'm dropping gems over here.
I'm thinking about it. Because dogs are always pretty naked, right?
Yeah, except a collar.
But dude, when you take a collar off a dog, you're like,
it's
bro,
scary.
You're naked.
What if you run away and nobody knows who you are? You're in my house with no collar, and I'm like, what?
You know what's crazy?
I don't even know who you are.
I always thought the chips were GPS chips. You know the chips they put in the...
What are they? Tostitos?
I knew you were going to go, fuck, I was trying to guess what you said. But yeah, it's for like, it's not
it's just
like
contact
GPS.
Info.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. There's no GPS in it.
No, I thought it was. I thought it was like an Apple AirTag.
Apple Tag.
I know. But you put an Apple tag on the fucking collar. If you take someone's dog, you don't take the Apple tag off. You're an idiot. Oh, I know where the dog is in a Ross parking lot. No, it's not.
I thought it was in case she ever ran away.
The Apple tag?
Well, yeah. Like, let's say Gigi runs down the street.
Ran away.
Yeah. You're like, oh, fucking
out
of windshields.
But if they have they'll lose the collar sometimes if they're fucking lost. So the microchip is they can't lose it, you know? Someone will take them to a vet, hopefully. But so I get down there and fucking like always, just a bunch of off-leash dogs. And it's never been a problem before, but we're walking and then we're like there's a path in between the lawns of it. And there's these two fucking old people, probably like 75 years old, look like a married couple. And they weren't fucking yet. They probably were after this. They're both standing there with walkers, and there's two of the shitty little white dog, as a genre.
Like, I gotta say, Los Angeles is king for the shitty, crusty white dogs.
Yes.
There couldn't be a higher shitty, crusty white dog capita than LA.
How come all the shitty white dogs are yellow on the bottom? Wash your dog.
Bitch got cavity feet.
I don't get it.
Dude, where we used to record the podcast, that apartment, that neighbor, it like literally was like motion censored. You'd walk past the dog.
Oh, yeah. That dog was insane.
Dude. And then the guy would be out front with the dog, and the dog's losing its mind. And he'd just be having a conversation at the mailbox with somebody else. Dog's going crazy. I'm like, people have shitty dogs, and it just turns into like white noise for them. Like, yeah, well, he's always that way. Wait, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Choke him.
So
two old people fucking
standing there. They're standing in the middle of the little walkway, right? And the two dogs are standing there. And the dogs, like, they're not doing anything. They're not even really paying attention to me and my dog.
Their dogs or your dogs?
Their dogs. Just standing there, two shitty, crusty, white old dogs. I think, okay, they're fine, whatever. We'll just, like, I'll bring the leash in tighter and just we'll walk past. As soon as we get up to them, the fucking first dog literally lunges at my dog, starts trying to fucking bite her in the face.
And your dog's very shy.
And that's the thing with my dog is like, she's shy, but also like will fight back. Like she's not afraid to scrap. But
like my dick.
So this dog starts like fucking trying to bite my dog. I fucking like, I don't know. I kind of kick the dog.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, good.
You kind of have to.
Good,
right? Not kicking, but like
shoot away.
Shooing
like
it away.
You're playing D.
And I'm fucking screaming at it, and I go, "Hey!" And I fucking do that. And then the other dog comes from flanking my dog from the side, trying to do the same thing. I fucking get down low, and I fucking scream at that dog. Other dog's trying to come back, try to fucking push it away again. Old people standing there, no leash in sight. It's not even like they took the leash off. They just came down here. These fucking geriatrics with no leash. If your dog even walks away from you, you're not going to be able to catch up to it. You can't move. They literally had walkers.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They're taking themselves for a walk too.
Yeah. So I scare the dogs away. They're fucking hiding behind their people now. And I just look at the woman and I go, what the fuck are you doing?
Gabe got that dog in him.
What the fuck are you doing? You can't have if your dog is this much of a piece of shit, you have to put a leash on it.
You say piece of shit?
Yeah. So you can't have your fucking dog off leash here.
Go.
And she just goes, okay. I'm sorry. And I'm like, but I just like fucking went on.
Yeah.
And there's like everyone, and this makes me mad too, because like this whole park is just full of people with off leash dogs. So no one's coming to my defense. They're all just like, oh, my dog's off leash too. Anyway, so I scream at this woman for a while. She says she's going to leave. I walk away. I look back. She's not leaving at all. I really just wanted to go back and be like, I wasn't fucking around, like leave. But I didn't because I'm a pussy. I called the city, tried to wait on hold for like an hour.
The city!
Hold on. Who's the city?
Have you guys ever tried to call 311 LA's
some
number?
Fucking dumbass who lives in my neighborhood called it on me.
Oh.
Yeah, because I put a fence up and somebody was like, you don't have a permit for that?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Who gives a shit? If you're at that point where you're going to wait on hold to be like, there's a fence. Does he have a permit?
Yeah. I lasted 30 minutes on hold before I gave up.
That's the whole point of what they do. They keep you on hold for an hour just to hope.
Yeah.
But the problem is the people who wait an hour, big enough losers to wait an hour.
Yeah.
See, you're normal. You wait 30 minutes, you're like, I'm out.
But it does
you
suck.
Call 311, you get so angry that you have to do something and then someone else called 911.
Yeah.
You know what is kind of nice? Is like you wait for 30 minutes and it just de-escalates everything. By the time they answer, they're like, hey, what's your problem? You're like, I don't really know.
Yeah. The time is like,
I jerked off 20 minutes ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks about it is that this is literally the park underneath my house, and it's a problem all the time there. So I'm like, I'm not trying to call and complain about that specific woman, but I'm like, I literally think what happens is people get confused and think it's the dog park because people are stupid. So I just want to be like, get more signs down there, or like get someone to do a sweep one day and just be like, you got to lease your dog, got to lease your dog.
Do a sweep?
Yeah. arrest them.
They just start tasing off-leash dogs.
Dog. You know why I'm not at the. First of all, if your dog's attacking other dogs, put it down. But why I'm not fully on board with this is because I do the same thing at the dog park by my house, and it's clearly there are 2 dog parks that have fences, and you bring your dog park. You bring the dog into the fence, close the thing. That's the dog park. The problem is Gigi doesn't really super love other dogs, and so she won't like run around and get exercise.
Hey, she loves hot dogs.
Someone call 311.
I don't have any stories today. I gotta zip zap zop this whole day.
Goddamn. This podcast is sponsored by our boys at PXG. What is it, dude?
Golf apparel.
Buddy, golfers, you know PXG, okay, is on the mission to create the most high-quality, high-performance golf clubs in the game. All right.
Well, and now, they're not just doing clubs, they're doing that goddamn line of apparel. And I gotta say, they nailed it because golfing is kind of like, it's a little hype beastie these days. Dude. Who's showing up? When you look good, you feel good. Still, I'm going to shank it into an old lady's home, but I look great doing it.
I look hot doing it.
Look hot doing it.
Dude, both shirts they sent me, one I wore on a round of golf and the other one I wore to drive range. I felt good,
also,
dude.
the difference of a golf shirt and just a regular polo, like a regular polo is traps in sweat. These are like, they breathe, they're light, they're cool, they fit. It's just perfect for what you need. And it's getting hot. I don't know where y'all live, but where I live, it be hot.
Hot. They have apparel, and I have a PXG wedge that I fucking love. So they have obviously clubs, but they also have the apparel. So go check it out. Okay, so elevate your style game on and off the course with PXG Spring Summer 2024 collection. Head over to pxg.com/socks and use code SOCKS at checkout to save 10%. That's a lot of money, dude. 10% on all apparel. That's pxg.com/socks. Code SOCKS to save 10% on apparel. pxg.com/socks. Code SOCKS. Goddamn. So I'm saying, so I bring Gigi to the big field, and it says like no off-leash dogs.
But everybody probably does it.
Everybody does. And also, I was just like, coincidentally forget. Because I've had many people that work at the park. First of all, if you work at a park, go home. Like, I mean, for real. Park
ranger?
Doug, there's literally park rangers. Like, at the park that I live, there's there's people that work at the park to like, what's the word? Like fucking, police the park.
Police the park?
Police the bark.
Police debarkment?
Good. Not bad. Good. Not bad.
Lowest title view we've ever had. Episode has negative views.
Not bad. But to get to my point of me bringing this up, I've had people call whatever the fuck they want on me specifically.
People fucking bored.
Dude, but the guy came up to me, he goes, listen, man, I'm a dog person, but someone just called and wanted to report your dog. And I was just like, I wanted to be like, no, they didn't. And if they did, who gives a fuck? This dog weighs 11 pounds, and there was no dogs here. There was no dogs here. It was like 9:30 p.m. Yeah. There's no other dogs here. Huh?
At night?
Dude, at night.
The Rangers are working nighttime?
Yeah. I mean, dude, at that park, I'll say it off the podcast, but yeah, I mean, it's in the middle of, it's like,
busy area?
It's a busy area. So like, there's, a lot of like ruffians that.
Ruffians?
Dogs. Ruffians.
Damn.
So
was her attitude towards you always calm, like, oh,
yeah,
sorry,
it was like, oh, poor, I'm so sorry.
Isn't it the worst when you want to be mad and they're not mad? You're like, no, come on, let's get in a yelling match. Yeah. You're not going to meet my anger level? That's why when everybody's mad to me, I try to just undercut it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah. Because then they got no fire to deal with.
You know what I do that's not the right way to do, but this is what my brain tells me to do, is I start laughing.
Ooh, that makes me so much more mad.
In my head, I'm trying to undercut it.
Sounds like some Joker shit.
I know, but it makes them mad so
Did you laugh in the Canada thing?
No, I was not.
I don't think the last time I yelled at somebody. I had a pretty calm week.
Dude, this woman in in CVS last night was losing her mind. She was trying to, you know how like everything in CVS is locked up? Like everything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She was not waiting in line. She just walked like on the side of the counter, but like 20 yards away from the counter, but on the side. Yeah. It was like, excuse me, can someone help me? There was a line of like 10 people. Mm-hmm. And there was one person working. And the woman was like, yes, ma'am, we will, but we have to like get through these people. And she started like, I think she might have been drunk or like on pills, but she started flipping out.
Yeah.
Like the woman just like called her like a bad, like the woman was like that was working at she was so nice. She was like, yes, ma'am, as soon as we handle it, she's like, well, you need to hire more people because I'm in a fucking rush. And like losing her mind.
Yeah, CVS is never easy. I was at one. Did I tell the story? I don't know what's on. But I went to a CVS. There's a big line. I see there's the walk up, the two self-checkouts, right? I go to one. It says credit cards only. I go, perfect. I go to it. It says out of order. I go, okay, cool. There's a guy at the one next to me. And then he leaves and gets in line. I go, all right. I scan it. It goes, wait for cashier. I'm not buying fucking booze. I'm buying a notepad.
Yeah.
There's a big line. And then when there's a break of two customers, I look at her and go, hey, there's something. Can you like scan it? And then she comes up, punches a code, prints out a receipt of what I'm buying. It's a barcode of what I'm buying. And then she goes, okay, if you can just get in line, I'll check you out. She printed out a barcode when the notepad that I'm buying has a barcode. So I get in line to use a barcode.
Honestly, when is someone gonna drop a bomb? I'm done with this.
Oppenheimer.
No, I mean,
I just hate when there's this miscommunication. It's like, we have self-checkout because it's faster. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Also, you know what I'm sick of? You know how like everyone's like, whoa, you better be careful. World War III, everyone's got atomic bombs. Do it. But I'm sick of it. Like, do it or not. Like, do it or not. But just don't be pussy and not do it. And be like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, do it or not. Do it. Or just say, just joking.
Please don't.
But
I feel like somebody is watching.
Threatening me. Because oh, better be careful. Press the button or shut the fuck up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Just kidding. I just picture there's somebody out there with like a button under their desk that goes nuke, and they go maybe.
But fuck a maybe. Do it, you pussy, or shut up about it. Do you know what I mean?
If you do it,
when someone's trying to fight you at a bar. Remember someone trying to fight you at a bar?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you. Fight him. Or go drink your Miller Lite. This is in between bullshit.
Yeah.
It was like that time at fucking the comedy club in Burbank where the woman was like, I'm gonna leave. Leave or sit down.
It's funny when people say what they're about to do. I'm gonna fight you. All right.
Then do it. Punch me or sit down. Or I'm gonna have sex with your girlfriend. Oh, I'm gonna tell me World War III. World War III's gonna be fought with sticks. Press the button.
There's just too many variables. Place are either cash only or just credit card. I went to a cash only place. It was $7, and I give him a $20. He goes, "Oh, you don't have just $7? Who the fuck leaves?" It was the Ice House parking lot. Who the fuck leaves a house with $7 on them? I have a 5 and 2 singles.
Yeah, I mean, if you
bitch, you have a cash register.
If you have a $5 bill and 2 singles, I mean, bro, if you're not divorced
or own a lemonade stand. But that's the thing. There's too much habita.
Yeah.
We don't do cash, but we take Zelle. Why am I zelling a parking lot attendant? Hey, what's your phone number? Oh, cool. You don't have one. You're a parakeet.
What?
Dude.
Oh, yeah. Don't ask my phone number. I don't like that.
But like Zelle feels so official. It's like, are you sure you want to do this transaction? I'm paying for a fucking Rubik's Cube.
First of all, stop asking my phone number. What's my phone number? 911. I'm about to punch you in the face.
I just want to scan somebody's face and go send him money. That's it. Scan face, send him $7.
I think I'm done with this life.
Dude, this was the first episode where we didn't talk once about sex.
Not yet.
Gypsy Rose and her man.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have sex topics?
We have some secret sock that maybe gets a little SEGGSUal.
Whoa.
GG.
Well, should we get into it?
I think it's time. I think we should get into it.
Go there. I heard it. I heard the brain turning.
No, I just had funny Compton merch. SE and then have 2 GGs, like 2 GG faces, GGS.
Oh, that's actually really fire.
Sex.
Cause Greta's Gigi?
No, I get it.
Dog? Huh?
Someone had to say
it's a little, it's 2 lanes that didn't need to be merged into one. Isn't that funny? Lanes are like, I'm ending. And then they just merge.
I mean, it's like, honestly, who's the person who did maps? Like just maps.
I can't believe we follow the road. Like, you'd think more people every day would be on the 101, be like, no, U-turn. How come you never see somebody driving the opposite direction?
I mean, here's the thing, dude. I want to get to the point of like, I want to have so much money that I just don't have to follow the rules. You know how you see like a Lamborghini and it's like parked inside a Marriott? You're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
All those nice cars just like park anywhere.
The second you got a flat tire, I go, cool, leave it.
Oh, leave it.
Yep, Uber.
Ooh.
I can't cross the border. I can cross the border.
Yeah.
Canada.
All right, guys, it's time. Sock talk. You want to get into it?
Sock talk. Do you love me?
This is from Pepper. Pepper
you
says, what's your take on this? I see absolutely no problem with shaving my face and balls with the same trimmer. It's like people who don't want to wipe themselves with the same towel they used on their balls and butt crack. You're clean. It doesn't matter.
I'm on board with that. I also eat fucking Trident off the ground, so I'm not really a person to talk to.
Get a Manscape. Promo code STIFF.
I have no problem with it.
I don't have any problem with it.
I'm not stoked on it, but definitely.
I don't have any problem with it, like cleanliness wise. I do just have this thing in my head that like a beard trimmer, I'm like, oh no, you can't do that. Like that's like you're gonna get hurt somehow. Even though it's the same shit, right? I mean, it doesn't have skin safe technology, but
yeah. No, it's the same thing.
Lawnmower 4.0.
I had a scare where my girlfriend's, I might even say this on a podcast, I forget. My girlfriend in college's roommate had she got herpes, and she told everyone like 2 days after, and not gonna lie, like used her razor to like edge up my cock. And for like 2 weeks, I was like, I have herpes. I had like a melt, like, you know, when you're 18, you don't know how like things work.
Yeah.
I had a meltdown.
Oh yeah. The second you come for the first time, you're like, I think I got this pillow pregnant.
Dude, the amount of time I came in a pillow, I'm surprised I didn't.
On it?
In it. On it. Alpha
Double
brain.
stuffed crust pillow.
I mean, dude.
It's a title right there. Negative views is going to be the highest views ever. What would you guys ever like let each other borrow? Like if it was like you guys are on the road together, it's an emergency.
I mean, if I'm in LA, no, but like, yeah, who gives a shit? On the road, definitely. The road makes sense for all the trim the shave up.
What if like Michael was like staying at your place and he was like, "Fuck, I forgot."
I don't know.
I don't care about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I probably should.
I probably wouldn't even ask. I'd be like, no, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Can I ask you this? And I know we're almost out of time, but does water get old?
No.
I feel like it does. Because sometimes I'll leave a water bowl out for my cat, and like I feel like after a while it's like weird, gross water. Because like the bottom of the water is like oil, like
has like a film.
Yeah.
I'm a very big way. If I have water like in a what is it called, a water bottle? I'm so drunk. in a water bottle,
yeah,
and like it's on my nightstand for like a day. I'm like, it's old.
Is it because of the plastic of the water bottle?
I'm not saying the water bottle. I'm talking about like an actual like
cup.
Like a metal
water bottle, like that keeps water fresh.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's old.
I wonder if you left the water, you had a cold water drink, have it, put it on your nightstand. The next morning you put it in the fridge and then drank it again. If you taste any difference, probably not. If it was in the sun, maybe.
But what is that oxidation though? It has like the bubbles and stuff. It turns into Perrier.
I don't know.
My apartment occasionally just looks like a scene from the movie Signs, where there's just cups of water everywhere, and I'll drink them willy nilly. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, dude, you're gonna get bacteria.
But like, really, I don't
know.
Well, you got to understand, Gabe's body's built different than us.
Yeah, that's true.
We're scared of a Brita filter. Gabe's body is a Brita filter for drugs.
That's true. I mean, yeah, you smoke heroin, you're fine.
Does water go bad in a cup at home? Yes. Water by itself doesn't go bad. If it contains something that germs can eat, then it may go bad. Or if it's exposed to light. Okay, so you're right. So like if you're leaving it out and it's like the sun's coming through the window and maybe the cup like got some other shit.
I still drink
it.
that shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll basically drink it forever until it makes me sick, I guess.
Anything old freaks me out. Like I throw away food that's like for like 1 day in the refrigerator. It freaks me out.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I shove a foot in my mouth daily, but that stuff is weird.
That's funny.
Yeah, I can't. I put food in the refrigerator. Like to-go food, like if I have like fucking DoorDash, whatever, and I put it, I know I will not eat it.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm the king of that shit. I'll throw it in there. I'll reheat it like 5 times. Yeah. I'll get like a pizza from a place, have 2 slices, put it in the fridge. Later, pizza. Later, pizza. I like 4 meals in a row. I'm just all weekend.
Yeah. I mean,
nibbling away.
You guys are right. I am wrong. But for
Who
some
knows?
reason, in
I'm
my
anemic.
head, that's true. That's really true.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think that the food thing, like, I have that tendency too. If something's been in the fridge, I'll forget how long it's been in there. I'll get really nervous about it. But then eventually I'll just be like, I don't really have anything else. I'm just going to risk it. And then that feeling when you eat the leftovers, you're worried that they might be bad. And it tastes so fucking good. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this all the time.
It never tastes good to me. In my head, I go, oh.
Well, the second I'm skeptical a little bit, then I'm out. Because I've gotten food poisoning before, and it fucking is real. It'll take you out for like 3 days.
Me too.
Food poisoning is crazy.
What is that? You poison yourself is hilarious.
Got me limping like I got digged down.
Getting digged down is so sick. I mean, just
you done
there,
it?
No, but I'm just saying, sitting there just getting digged down must be cool.
So cool. Oh, my legs, I can't even walk. I'm like, put it on a t-shirt.
Buddy, let me fuck you. I'll hit your IUD out of your fucking colon.
All right, well, speaking of getting piped down, we got a secret talk. Anonymous submission says, I need some advice. My boyfriend and I have been together for over a year.
Break up with him.
It seems like our sex life has taken a turn for the bad.
Oh, no.
We hardly have sex anymore, and when we do, it's not that good. I feel like he sees it as a chore. This is the first relationship I've had where we aren't on the same page sexually. We have great times together, get along well. Also, I have communicated with my partner that I want to have sex more and try new things, but he gives me the vibe that he doesn't care to have the SEGGS with me at all, or in general. Is it me, or do you think something's up with him, like cheating or just not being into me anymore? Help.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, that's super tough. I think, she already said that, like, she's tried to be, like, open communication with him about, like, what she wants and what her needs are. Dude, I've been in situations like that, and I think it can go one of two ways. Like the not great way is that sometimes you cross a threshold with a person sort of like becomes more of like a friend and like a roommate versus like actually have like a sexual partner. And when it crosses over into that lane, I'm sure there's a world that you can kind of like cross back. But for me, I've done it twice with people, and you don't. I've never like recovered from that. But I've also been in relationships where like sex it doesn't become a chore. It's just like it's not the like hot excitement of it is like lacking. But I've gotten that back, and that's just like a conversation of like. What excites you? Like if you're like, even if you're like, oh, you're watching porn, like what type of porn do you watch? And then maybe like try to like replicate that or like watch porn together or like, and also there's another thing too, where it's like, I know that if I jerk off too much, my like relationship to sex and my partner is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like there is a world too where I think another piece of advice is like maybe like try to have that conversation with like, oh, let's like not jerk off for 30 days and like the only time we can come is with each other. I think that like can help as well.
Yeah, 30-day hard.
30-day hard. Hard.
Makes sense.
30-day.
70-day hard. I don't fucking know. I'm bombing an hour and 5 in. Nobody's even listening. Kidding. Dude, I mean, it's a tough position to be in because sometimes it just it feels more like best friends hanging out and like loses the sexual tension. I think you got to address it, and you really just got to ask like, hey, this is a big thing for me because it's not even about the sex; it's like the overall bigger image. Are you still attracted to me? And then the guys go, yeah, babe, fucking course. But I'd be like, no, like I genuinely, these are things that make me think that you might not be. Like what is it from? Because every guy is horned up. I don't know one guy that's like, I don't want to fuck.
Yeah, I do think.
I don't know.
I mean, no, you're right, I think, but I think that actually brings up a good point that like sometimes when someone like because she said their sex life had been good at a time, right? Ooh. So like, and now it's not. So your worst case impulse when you're thinking like, oh, does this mean he's not attracted to me or is he cheating or whatever? Yeah. I guess there's a chance it could be that, but there's also a chance that like, dudes get depressed too. And like when I'm fucking in a shitty mood or like a weird place in life, I'm like, I don't really want to have sex. Like I feel like, or I don't feel confident in myself or whatever. Like, so it could just be
communication. Be like, hey, because like this is just rotting away at my brain the more I think about it.
I'd also try not to make it a thing, man, because I remember in one of my relationships, it became such a fucking thing.
What do you mean? Don't make what a thing? The not having it or having it?
The not having it. Like, it became such like a point of contention. But it became such a point of contention, man, that like whenever like the idea of sex like started to occur, it almost made me not want it even more because it was such like a heightened fucking thing. It was like it was like we're not having sex, we're not having sex, we're not having sex, we're not having, and then it's just it became this like in any moment where I wanted to, I got like I hesitate to use words, I fucking hate it, but like I got like the ick towards it because like it was such this like thing. It was this elephant in the room that, oh my God, we never have sex and you're not attracted to me and all this kind of stuff. So I'm not saying not have a conversation. I'm saying like make it not feel like don't like point fingers and like this is like I want to all the time. How come you don't?
Yeah.
Because then it becomes like a you problem.
Yeah.
And that's when I think it almost can like intensify the feeling of not wanting to. That's what happened to me.
Yeah. I wouldn't go you angle. I would be like, I feel like we used to have so much and I just feel like it's maybe slow down. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like, why don't you want to sleep with me? And like, I do. It's just
correct. It's like, and it's an attacking thing versus this is
because it is a sensitive subject. Something's going up or something's going on, but I'm sure communication will help.
Yeah. I think it's I think of it's more like an us problem versus like a hey man, this is a you problem.
Yeah. It's lack of communication.
I think will definitely help. I just want to say this, and this is like the sad version. I think you can fall out of like not love, but you can fall out of wanting to be in a relationship with this person and fall into the more like best friend roommate thing. That does happen. Not saying there's not like a way out of the forest, but like that could be part
and
of
it's just checking in with each other.
Yeah.
I think there's just a lack of communication going on.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Guys, I think that's a podcast.
That was a podcast?
It's a podcast.
Wow.
Well, Canada.
Let us in.
I have a Billy Ray Cyrus t-shirt on and he's got an American flag behind him. So it's only right that you let us in.
It's true. Let us in.
Let us in. Stiff Socks Podcast. I don't know.
Guys, that's a podcast, man. Thank you so much for listening and watching. We love you. Come see Mr. Wallace on our tour. We have a Patreon, guys, $5 a month, 4 extra episodes, drops every Friday ad free. It helps us support the show. And you guys get extra content. So win-win. We love you guys. Until next mother freaking episode, I got a big old dick and my voice is almost at a 0. I love you guys. Bye.